Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Detroit Lions.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Going to get things started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. It's Sean Murphy Bunting on the tackle.
At the 29-yard line.
14.
A gain of 5.
14.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, Goff. To the sideline, that is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and 3rd down.
Super.
Laporta in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Laporta in motion.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's over the middle. Caught by Tesla. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Laporta in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And 3rd down coming up.
Like 20. Maverick. Hey, Don.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. A first snap, and Murray goes to the air. That's caught by Harrison right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Will look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Throwing again is Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Connor. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Here now, second down and goal.
3-yard line.
Again, it'll be Connor. And this time, he's in. James Conner. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. We are through one. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Hey, Cal.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Hold on. Check. Super one.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams.
It's a gain of 33. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That one intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the ground, it's the tight end. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 20-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. On 1st and 10, Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught. It's James Conner. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona.
I just wanna rock, body of the yacht.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock.
It is a bright, sunshiny day here in the desert Southwest, and the temperature comfortable enough that they said, hey, let's open the roof. That's what they've done here at State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come, because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Open here, Adam Thielen. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down, Steelers.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Metcalf motions left. Throwing is Rodgers. A short one there to Fryermuth. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
319.
Now Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll get it inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers again now. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Rodgers to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
We're scoreless after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And again, it's Rodgers. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. The pressure gets to him again. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
9 on play. Brings up 3rd down.
Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Rodgers going to throw. This one finds Austin out right. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up.
They'll try and run for it with Gainwell. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball, stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Boston, the man in motion left.
1st down, Steelers.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now 2nd and 5.
88.
Now it's Rodgers. And that will get to be off target and incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it down to the plane of the 37. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second and a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 3. And the Steelers first down.
A handoff for Warren. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That's another Steelers first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down. Steelers.
Running left, it's Warren. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Back to throw. Rodgers. Touchdown! Connor Hayward taking it in. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Well, I think we both got to thinking the team that scores the first TD may be the one to win this football game. And here we go. Our first touchdown, and it comes in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and it's a testament that both of these defenses were able to hold the line this long. But now, on the other side of the field, they've got to be thinking if they got it done, we should be able to punch one in ourselves.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Rodgers will throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. This is taken in by McBride.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Murray now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Throwing now is Murray.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. He's got Higgins over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete. Out of coverage, a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He's got McBride here over the middle. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now 1st and goal.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and goal.
Murray to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
Yeah, they would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Murray. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Steelers 8, Cardinals 6. Chad Ryland to kick.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. That's caught. He gets it out to Austin. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Looking middle, and that's complete. 2nd and 6.
Hey, 26.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Rodgers to throw. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion.
The Steelers will line up for the...
They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a 2-score game. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll get a first down here up to the 25, but that clock still moving. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
25-yard line.
To throw is Murray. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 1st down.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition, work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Murray, one final try. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that. If we're programmed never to say never, but in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for two here.
The Cardinals will line up for the
one final shot. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. And it's incomplete, but there is still 2 seconds left in this ball game. So they'll have one final shot.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. So that last kickoff just a mere 4.